Today on Let's Fish TV, we're in Oak Hill, Florida on the famed Mosquito Lagoon. We've got snook action, we've got redfish action, we've got topwater action, we've got sight fishing action, and we have an epic net failure that you'll have to see in order to believe. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now. Got him! Look at that big fella right there.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Look at that slab of rooski.
There we go. There's one. Oh, that's a good one there. Welcome to Let's Fish TV. I'm your guest host, Brodie Cooper, filling in for Andrew Upshaw this week. I've got my buddy Juan Carranza here with me to help out. We are in Oak Hill, Florida on the famed Mosquito Lagoon. We're gonna be in a poling skiff, throwing topwaters, doing some sight fishing, and just trying to have a good time here in Florida. Do something I'm not used to doing. We'll also have this week's fishing report from your local region. We had a great day on the water this morning, and we can't wait to share it with you. So we'll see you out on the water. Deep dive look at Mosquito Lagoon is really good. We've got calm winds, it's almost slicked off. We've got clear skies, which is going to be great for sight fishing later today. I'm looking forward to getting on the water. Early on today, we're going to focus on some mangrove islands and some holes up against flats where we can hopefully catch a snook and maybe some speckled trout. Later today, as the sun comes up, we're going to go chase redfish and see if we can get one while we're sight fishing. I'm really looking forward today. It's going to be beautiful. So let's get out there and see what we can do. Man, he really tried to eat it.
I know.
That was our snook.
Look, there's a tail or something.
I heard something.
Look. There's two reds right there.
I don't see them, so make the cast.
Right there. Okay.
It might be what.
I might have to throw something else though. Oh, I'm behind him.
Oh, I got it.
Dude. Those were decent size too. They went under.
Come on.
Are you?
Yep.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Hold down.
Yep.
All right, this is a good fish. We just had a couple of redfish go tailing down the bank, and we managed to get top waters under them. And after about the fourth blow up, we finally hooked up. All right. Juan, there's another one right here.
Yeah, but I got your net going. What do you want me to do? Throw?
If we see him again, we'll try to catch him. But I'm gonna play this fish. I don't know how well he's hooked. That's a nice red.
One. Yeah, I know. There was two that looked really nice there. That's a really good fish.
He it down, and I didn't feel him hooked.
It's a good one.
Yeah, he's a really nice fish.
Yeah. I mean, their tails looked amazing out of the water, man.
Yeah,
that was a good school.
I'm gonna try to keep him at the front.
Okay. Brother, that's a good fish. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you get a good shot at him, go ahead and get him. Here he comes. Yes.
Let's go. Good stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
What a way to start the morning.
Yeah, to see him tailing down that bank.
We missed a couple of blow-ups that were slurping at the top water, and they just weren't getting it. We weren't sure if it was snook or a redfish up there, and then Juan spotted two tails coming down the bank, and we realized there was a pot of redfish just working down there, and they were slurping at both baits, and finally just had one get a treble hook and suck that sucker down under. So it worked out good. It's a nice fish. Here we go. Very nice. A nice Florida redfish right here. They've been hard to come by at times. We had a lot of refusals when I was trying to look around and cover a bunch of water yesterday. So it's really nice to get a good one early, especially on top water.
Yeah, and to see them tailing like that
Fish.
down the edge, and
Yeah, to see tails with the sunrise right in the background. It's really nice. All right, we're gonna get this fish back in the water and see if we can catch back up with that school.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my favorite part of the show, the Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia Coastal Fishing Report. This segment is brought to you by me, Captain Patrick Armisen with Ugly Fishing. You can check out my website at uglyfishing.com. You can book online as well as some money-saving opportunities on the homepage with salts gone, lurenet.com, and Pure Flats Fishing, creator of the Slick Lure. Along the Alabama coast, a lot of species are showing up in full force right now. The jacks are showing up. We're catching bull reds around really dense structure near the channels and throughout the lower part of Mobile Bay, and then you can always find a bull red mixed in just kind of anywhere where you're speckled trout fishing. We're catching speckled trout along the beaches using live croakers and shrimp under popping corks. Mississippi, the bite is really improving over there. That they've got redfish and drum around the docks and the points. He said using live shrimp on the bottom or under popping corks has been kind of the go-to there, as well as the reefs in the bay. He said fishing cut croaker on the bottom has been yielding a lot of nice white trout. That's a good way to fill the box if you're trying to put a bunch of fish away for a fish fry or something. Hey y'all, thanks for checking out this week's report. Y'all remember to keep what you need, leave the rest. God bless, guys.
again.
He blew it.
Wow. Oh, come on, you're on, yeah. Let's go.
That's a snook.
That's a snook, yeah.
That's a snook.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Way to go.
Stay hooked up, baby. He's coming right at the boat.
Come on, reel up.
Yeah,
Stay
I got
tight
him.
on
Yeah, that's a nice snook. Nice snook.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Really good snook. I haven't seen the bait to see how good he's hooked.
Ooh. I'll tip down a little bit when it comes up. That's a good one.
Oh, dude, this is a really good snook. Oh.
He might be a little bigger than the one from yesterday.
I don't know, but he's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't see the bait.
Wait till he
have it
sees the boat.
choked.
He's going to run again, yeah. Easy, easy. He swallowed it. Oh, come on, Nick. What is, oh.
He's off, he's off, he's off, he's off.
I know.
You touched that leader and it broke. That's a nice snook. You gotta engage the reel the whole way. Dude. He touched the leader because the net collapsed as he went to net it, and as soon as he touched the leader, the line snapped. Here, put that in the rod holder.
At least you tired him out.
He's only the third snook that I've ever caught in my life. This is like a bucket list. My heart is going so much right now. This is awesome.
That's a good one.
For a Texas boy that doesn't have access to a fish like this. Look at that. That is what we're here for. Oh, man, that's a nice snook. He's fat too.
And he missed it a couple times
And
too.
he missed it. I made 3 straight casts and had blow-ups.
Yeah, Brodie
before
spotted
he
him.
finally really ate that fish. And oh man, what a fish.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
incredible. This is a Mosquito Lagoon snook right here. This is what we're here for. You see them all along the river, but to get in one here on the mangroves on a top water that just annihilates the bait, this is a special time. Look at that fish's mouth. They got a mouth like a largemouth bass, and they do everything. They jump, they pull, they strip drag. They have the best of every game fish is right here in this fish. We need to get him back in the water and get him fresh, but man, this makes the whole morning right here. That's great.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose, Feel the Difference, Strike King, Taiwan On, Glacier Outdoor, Outdoors since 1982, Deep Dive, Decode Your Lake,
You can keep 2 a day here between 15 and 19 inches, and I think you can keep 1 per boat over 19 inches. Here's one. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I think it's a gaff top. No, that's a trout. It's a nice speckled trout. Yeah. Right at like a keeper speckled trout, which will complete our slam. So we got to get him in the net. Look at that pretty fish. There we go. Yes. It is hot and calm, and though we're seeing some tailing fish up shallow, they're so spooky in this calm, glassy water. We decided to kill some time out here deeper and look for speckled trout, and finally found a pot of bait, and there's some trout under it. All right, Mosquito Lagoon speckled trout. You can keep 2 a day here between 15 and 19 inches, and I think you can keep 1 per boat over 19 inches. There's a lot of them out here. The population really just depends on the grass and how much deep grass there is. But if you can find grass in about 3-4 foot of water, there's a bunch of these out here. Makes for a fun day of fishing.
This place is absolutely famed for its bull reds, its tarpon coming out of Haulover just south of us. We've got tiger shoals loaded with black drum, redfish. Really right now we're seeing the fishery bounce back from several years of a decline in seagrass, and we're glad that everything's coming back to where it used to be.
Hey guys, Casey O'Donnell coming to you from Lake Nickajack with your Southeast fishing report. As the traffic picks up on the lake because of all the pleasure boaters out for the holidays, Nickajack can be a really good way to get away from that. And this is also a really good fishing lake. It sets up a lot like your prototypical river system. I like to look shallow most of the time for brim beds running a small prop bait. This is gonna be your best bet anytime that the fish just are not relating to current. And when they do, I like to get out on those main ridges and bars. Anything from 5 to 12 feet is gonna be where most of those fish are gonna be this time of year. On those deeper bars, I like a Strike King Series 5. And when I get shallow, I like a square bill. Go to Casey O'Donnell on YouTube. I'm doing videos all summer about cranking bars and fishing around brim beds. Good luck to you, and I'll see you on the water.
So I am not from Florida, if you don't know. I'm a Texas boy, and Texas and Louisiana are kind of my home tournament waters where I fish for redfish. So coming to Florida is totally new for me. It's kind of a foreign experience. These fish are cagey and different. I don't know the waters, and so one of the tricks that I will use in a new waters, places I've never been to before, haven't spent time, is the first day you're here, burn a bunch of gas and just look and look and look, cover a lot of water, leave fish, but try to cover a wide area, and then try to pick a zip code based off of what you saw. Pick the best small area, and then day 2, day 3, go back in and concentrate on those areas and pick them apart. And what you gain by doing that is you look at the whole area, and there's generally one zip code that has most of the fish where the better action is going to be. But if you don't cover a lot of water on day 1, you can find yourself in an area that really just doesn't have a lot of fish, and you're scrounging around for your family vacation trying to catch those fish, and it's not going to work. So if you'll invest that time on day 1, you'll catch more fish over the week.
Oh,
there's a fish. It's something that's real. I have no idea what it is. Go ahead and pull down one.
Yep.
It feels good. All right, come on, fish. Show us what you are. Oh, it's a better fish than I thought. Yeah, redfish. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Come on, girl. Right where I was hoping they would be. Nice, just leave it in the water right there. All right, got another redfish. And what we're doing is we're working some of these islands and getting on the point where the wind and current is blowing right around the points and it creates guts. And what we found yesterday scouting is those fish were sitting in those guts right next to, moving up on shallow water right next to a little deeper water. So that's where this fish was. We'll get it unhooked and see if another one's out there. Here we go, another Mosquito Lagoon redfish. There's a lot of these juvenile redfish out here. We saw a lot of them all over the place yesterday. I think we'll see a bunch more today. Should be a good day.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Power Pole, total boat control. Balls Out, made in the USA, heavy-duty mounts for your fish finders. Rely on what powers you.
Another. Oh, hold on. Gonna get under the trolling motor. Give you another quick tip that really helped us this morning because it put the two biggest fish in the boat, and it's that magic button right there from Power Pole. Because we missed a blow up, Power Pole down, and it took 3 or 4 more casts to get that fish to actually eat that top water. If we didn't have a Power Pole, we don't catch that big redfish and that big snook this morning. So make sure you got a Power Pole on your boat. If you miss a blow up, go ahead and Power Pole down, make several casts, pick up a paddle tail, cast again. You might put that fish in the boat. No, I can get him. Another. Oh, hold on. Gonna get under the trolling motor. This fish popped up literally right next to the boat. I mean, right under the boat. And right as the sun came out, he popped out and I was able to see him. Yeah, that's a good redfish. A juvenile redfish, but they're sure are fun when they pop up and you can see them like that. We had to make a bit of an audible. The wind popped up. We had slick calm weather this morning, but the wind came up. So yesterday, in covering a bunch of water, we found a kind of a smaller group of fish that was over in a section that was going to be protected. So we moved, but I'm glad we covered so much water yesterday. It let us have an option that we can go to today in the wind. So let's get this fish back in the water and see if we can find another one. What is that?
Oh,
no, that's like a crab or something.
Is it?
It's a crab.
Yeah.
Sure
Bro,
is.
that's really good bait. How did you hook a crab, brother?
It takes pure skill.
What kind of slam is that? Look at him, look at him.
That
Flip him, both flip him.
That is a very special slam right there. Speckled trout, snook, redfish, and blue crab. Try and turn him towards the camera so y'all can see him. There you go. On a plastic, and there's proof.
Yeah, so Mosquito Lagoon for many years was one of the top redfish spots all throughout the world. We saw a decline in the number of redfish for a few years due to seagrass dying off, and because of that, Florida Fish and Wildlife has enforced a catch and release only down the strip of the East Coast here in Florida. It's been in effect for about 2 years, and we're starting to see numbers come back slowly but surely. Oh my gosh, there's one in front of the boat again. He just went right back down.
He's right there. He settled down in the grass
he's in
right
the
there.
grass, yeah. I thought he was right there, bro. That's wild.
He just freaking disappeared.
That is wild. Oh, it's a big snook. Yes, that's a big snook. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go.
I remember it's a little hook.
Oh, he's still on. He's off. He's off. Dang. Oh man, acrobatic. That was a big snook. That was it. That was going to be a great fish.
There you go. Oh, that's a good fish. Nice one.
Keep him on.
Nice one.
Stay tight on him. And yeah, he's coming straight for the boat. Oh.
You got him, Juan.
Another speckled trout.
Nice.
Got a nice color
Oh,
on
we
him.
got him. Way to go.
Way to go.
Right there. Nice. Look at that fish. The fish is grunting, so we know he's a male. It's a big male at that. And this is another Mosquito Lagoon speckled trout. A really nice keeper, a good one. It has it's been a long day out and it has gotten really, really hot. You can see it slicked off, so we are ready to get off the water. This is our last speckled trout of the day, but I hope you've enjoyed fishing with us today.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lowrance, the ultimate fishing system. Alabama beaches. You'll get it when you get here. Fish tips. Connect with the experts to find fish fast. Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
I want to give you a little information about the gear that we've been using today. I had two bait casters I was using, primarily a Lew's Custom Light and a Lew's Tournament Light. I was throwing top waters on a 6.6 medium action rod with a fast tip to help you walk the dog, and a 6.9 medium light rod with an 1/8 ounce jig head or a 1/16 ounce jig head when we were sight fishing or throwing paddle tails. Threw both a paddle tail and a little 3-inch shrimp imitation. When those redfish were spooky, you really want a small jig head and a soft water entry as you cast, and that medium light rod will help you throw a lighter weight bait and just be a little more precise in your presentation. Hope these tips help you out on your home waters today. We've had a great time today, and the reason that we're on the Mosquito Lagoon is we're actually hosting a Blast and Cast Men's Ministry event. Our Florida chapter, our newest chapter, is putting it on. If you're not familiar with Blast and Cast, we always say that we're pointing outdoorsmen to the cross. We're an interdenominational missions organization, and Florida is one of 8 chapters that we have. Juan is one of our volunteer leaders here in the state of Florida. So Juan, why don't you tell them a little bit about what's going on this weekend?
So we've been rolling out Florida for the past 2 years, and this is our second year here out in Oak Hill Fish Camp in Mosquito Lagoon. We've got about 9 boats and 21 guys joining us this weekend. And if you want to join us in the future, we'd be more than happy to have you.
If you'd like to get involved with Blast and Cast, whether you're in New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, or any other state, reach out to us on our website, blastandcast.org. We'd be happy to get you involved.